What's crafting, guys? Welcome back to episode 20 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. Last time we built this wonderful resin factory, which is completely amazing. It's working really well. I managed to figure out a few little kinks that was needed to do, and I'll show you in a minute. But first, I want to quickly show you my new outfit. So if I go in here and I take my armor off, we have a complete new style. Here you go, and there we are. We have this wonderful steampunky looking outfit, and I'm really happy because what I've done is I thought, as I'm going around this area and this industrial areas get built up, it's becoming my steampunk fantasy land. So I wanted to go with the outfit that I needed to go, and I'll quickly show you behind and show you what it looks like. And we got that little bit there. So let's just show you what I've quickly done around the area now. So to figure out everything with this, I built this little room on the side. It's not the best thing in the world, but it does what it needs to do. It's just to protect me from mobs for now. And when you go in here, as you can see, I've blocked this side up. This is all done with slabs, and then they've got a fence there because mobs can't pass through fences. So this seems to be working quite well. If I go up and they stop walking, they do still phase, but if I don't look at them, and they literally go back and forwards, and it works perfectly. So that's the first thing I've done. Get out of my way. Now this little building here, which I was struggling to figure out what to do with, I've sort of found a purpose. So you come in here, it is my little storage area for now, and it's got all my little workbenches around here and a nice sort of tiled storage. It's going to be miscellaneous, but it works for what I need it to do. But basically in today's episode we're going to focus mainly on sorting out the resin. So this is the collection point, and we need to make a processing center, so it's going to run shut up. Noisy thing. So I want to have a water system that pushes it over to about here, and then we go into some furnaces which will be fed. And what I've also done is I've just knocked a little hole in over here, if you can just see up there, and that will take out half of the wood that's being processed and bring it down here over a system. I bring this and that'll go into the furnaces. What I do want to do is have, and I think it's going to work, a system that runs off daylight. So whilst the system is running at night time, this system will be turned off, and when it's daytime, this system will turn on and do all what it needs to do, and this system will turn off. So there is a plan ahead, and we're going to sort it pretty much in a moment. I'm still thinking of ideas for here. I'm thinking maybe some massive tanks or tankers or something, but we'll have to figure that one out soon. And obviously there's going to be power going from there to elsewhere, and we need to sort out the lighting. But let's get on with the first build of the episode. So now I've done that quick little materials gathering, what I want to do is work out where all the parts are going first, because we're going to work on the processing plant. So obviously we're going to want fuel to come over this way, so it's going to come about here possibly. It could be quite a distance from this plant over there, so we've got to figure out a quick system. So I think that's going to probably go into another hopper and then eject it through a system of no, it will be a system of hoppers, and put it in a dispenser. That's the one. So we'll work that out. I've got a few bits and pieces just tucked away what we've just worked to get in this chest. So we're going to have to grab a couple of dispensers. To grab all the dispensers, we'll grab the hoppers, and we will grab that because we're going to need this for timer. I think that is all we're going to need for the moment. So this is going to be the fuel hopper. And what we'll do is we'll just do the fuel channel over this way. Obviously we're going to have to put some trapdoors on the side to secure everything, but we're going to have to figure out how far this is going to go. So that's the first part done. I think we might have to take it just a couple more out, because then we can hide it with a building. And then what we need to do is place, yeah, not like that, but so we need to place a hopper just underneath it. I think we'll take the hopper across. Yeah, we'll take the hopper across. This is all trial and error at the moment, so we're going to try working this out, because this is going to be a very similar system to the system over in that building. We're just going to work on this part first, and then what we will do is work on, I will quickly bring you back after I have created the machine that goes underneath it. Now the machine is going to have a couple of smelters, as well, furnaces should I say, not smelters, but that will cook all the resin down. I'm just going to put this here, and then what we're going to do is do this little thing. I love this little clock that I do all the time. Now I think ever since I discovered doing this, it has saved a lot of time and a lot of lag. Let's not have you there. It's always the same. Always place the wrong thing. So let's just take that out. And no, oh, it's on the floor. Typical. Well, we're going to stick this one here. I'll get the other one in a moment. We'll stick this down here, and then I want to put just this here, and then this here. So we're going to have a couple of these clocks just knocking about. It helps a lot with lag, because it's a lot better than having two observers facing each other. As good as two observers facing each other are, they not the best, really. Not the best. Oh, it's in there. Yeah, well, I've got to need that one. Let's see if we can get it out before. Oh, I can't get it out. No. But yeah, that's how it was going to work. Why does it keep on doing that? Let's see if we can get it. Nope. Right, let's line some more of these up. I'm obviously going to have to get rid of the soil frame. I'll figure out how to hide some bits and pieces when we do the time lapse. We're going to try to take this as far up as we can go until we reach, well, until we get closer, really. The closer we can get, the closer the better. I do want to have a sort of gangway, like a road between these buildings, so I think I might just leave it here, and then we're going to do the same again. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop, and it's not something that I really want to do, but I'm going to have to do it today. Good job. I think I have feather falling on my shoes, so we'll do this, and then we'll drop another hopper there. And this should be the start of the fueling system. We'll just do that, and we'll get this down here. There you go. So that is going to be the start of the fueling system. So the fuel will go across, come across again. I didn't want it to despawn, so that's why I put the hopper in. It'll go to the hopper, come back down, and then it'll go into the minecart. So now we've just got to do a very similar trick over here. Now I have been letting this run whilst I've been away, well, whilst I've been working on the area a little bit, so we are quite full, very full. So I'm gonna have to just fiddle around with this a little bit. We've got to put in another hopper system, but this one is going to be facing upwards like that. Then we need to put going bang, bang, bang. I think that's straight. Yep. Let's see if we've got another. I haven't, so we're going to have to go and make another one, so I'll be back in a minute. So with that part, let's just get these bits in place. We've got some spare blocks just to do this. Place this one here. And these are the basic hopper systems that I'm going to be using. Now these need to have, see, oh, I think I've already put something in them. I have. Now let's just destroy one of these just in case, because yeah, I don't want to kick it out. Everything. Stick this on here, here, and then it's just going to have trapdoors that's going to lead it over. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back once I put everything in place and put the new system in over there, and then I'll quickly show you around how the system's going to work. Well, then we'll go into time lapse on the building of the place. See you in a moment. And here it is. I have created what is the new system. Now it's just pretty much the same as that system in there. I have to set all these filters up. So these filters will all be set up to what they need to be. So this one, say, will need to be, well, sorry, we'll change this one. It is the one behind that. So these ones need to be set to bricks. So you set all these like this, and then this one down here, and I've missed a couple of pieces, which typical me, I'll have to come back and get some other bits, but what we'll do first is we'll set these up to say this will be walls, this one will be slabs, this one would be I can't think what it is. Let's look, you know what, we'll have a quick look, because I'll do this. Let's see if we can find what it is. So, oh, there's two slabs, so we can do this. So let's set this up to two slabs. So, oh, and we bricks. Here you go. Stairs. I swear there was something, one more, but I'll figure that out. So we've got walls, slabs. Aha, we can't have that because we need to reset that. So we'll figure this one out separately. This is a whole system which I'll figure out in a moment, but we have it all set up. Obviously we still need to have these set up, so I'll fill those in, but that's pretty much how the system is going to work. If you can see the carts running along the top, this one collects the resin which goes over here, and when it goes to night it turns it off, and the same with this, which collects all this. So should we get started on a time lapse? I think we should. After that small time lapse, we are left with this wonderful sort of Victorian style looking building. I wanted to tie it in with the rest of the other buildings. So obviously we've got brick, we've got copper, we've got tuff, we've got everything really. And what I've done is just created this sort of warehouse type esque thing. Every single surface has either a carpet, so I've used some of the moss carpet. I think that looks quite nice on there. It just gives it sort of aged look. Or it's bottom slabbed as well. Bottom slabs will stop anything from spawning on top. This whole sort of delivery platform is bottom slabbed, and every single surface is covered. So that means that nothing will spawn out of it, which also means that every single creaking will spawn exactly where I want it to. So if we go inside, the creaking will start going there, and it should go down into the section where it needs to. Now I do need to light up in here, and I need to create some doors for here, which will have some sort of slab on top, which will stop it from spawning. And yeah, it's not the prettiest inside, but it's not the point. It does the job that it needs to do on the inside. And there's a chimney over here, which is a direct hole at the top for the daylight sensor to work, and this whole system to work. Now, during this whole building cycle that I've just done, we are going to just have a quick look over at the processing. Now I think I'm probably going to do the processing off camera during the Christmas holidays, and I can bring you back when it comes to episode 21. And I think once that's done, and I'm going to get all the rows done and everything whilst on away. But let's just have a quick look at what we've collected. We've got the new sort of chiseled resin blocks which we created. Lots of slabs, which is cool. Lots of walls, and there's some slabs that snuck into there. We've got some stairs. We've got some bricks, and we've got resin in there as well. So resin means I could just play with it as I want. And it looks like the system is fully working. I think with this thing, I don't know whether we do it, leave it exposed out into daylight, or we put builder on it. But I think whatever we do, we're going to make it look very, very grand. Now, the design I did, obviously I've shown you, but I have adapted it a little bit more. So I've had to set this system up on the side to create this, because I completely forgot that it needs, let's just check on here, it needs 2 slabs, which for some reason keeps on doing that, but it needs 2 slabs, and I'll probably work on that off camera as well. Let's just go get some sleep. Pretty happy with how it's turning out, and I think I'll probably build some tankers in the area that I said before as well. So I think the whole time you're going to be away, you're going to see a lot more when we come back, and it's going to be a lot more developed. So guys, with the development of this area working out really nicely, I think it's time to have a small break, obviously to enjoy Christmas. So happy Christmas to everybody, and I'll bring you back in episode 21, and we'll have a really good time. We'll have a good, hopefully a longer episode than it has been, because I'm going to try and get a little bit of filming done during the time. I've also started up a TikTok, so there's probably going to be a lot more shorts started, but I think next time we're probably going to experiment a bit with the resin, probably do some sort of stained glass windows and do a little bit more experimenting. So the new system is perfect, it's working well. If you need any pointers on how to work it, just give me a shout. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, give me a big like, and stay crafty. Merry Christmas, and don't forget to check out my past episodes.